if we can get to all of them. Make certain that the person is non-white. Now, you may say, well, why, if we're going to have black and white harmony at any time in the future, I mean, presumably we will have, I mean, why not start now? Why do you keep saying, well, why do you keep saying we shouldn't have sexual intercourse with white people if we are non-white? The answer is because it causes what? Confusion. The white supremacists thrive off of confusion. We don't have an equal situation. White people in the system of white supremacy are in the position, whether they want to be or not, of being prison masters. That's what the system of white supremacy insists upon. That people who are classified as white are in the master category. They're in the royalist category. Kings and queens of the entire planet. They don't mix with the riffraff, which means the non-white people, the scraps, the great unwashed, the great uneducated, the great unfit for anything except when they are told to do something at the crack of a whip. That is supposed to be the status of non-white people in the system of white supremacy. So, when the master of a prison has sexual intercourse with the prisoners, what does this actually do? It makes the master stronger. It doesn't make the prisoner stronger. Look at what happened to Pocahontas. Oh yes, she felt good. She was dressed up and wined and dined and taken to different places in the world and allowed to, quote unquote, mix, you might say, socially with royalty. But what happened to the people that she was trying to help by having sexual intercourse with Mr. John Rolfe? It has been reported in the books that I have read, and Captain John Smith, right here in Virginia. She's supposed to be an Indian maiden, very, very young, not really of age, someone said. But here she is having sexual intercourse with two or more white gentlemen in the system of white supremacy, wined and dined and showcased around, something that still happens today all over the world. But the people that she came from, the people that she was trying to gain influence by participating in sexual activities with white people, and she's non-white. She's supposed to be classified as a heathen, an Indian. What happened to her tribe? It went right down the tubes. Her having sexual intercourse with the prison masters did not help anybody at all to get justice. It went just the other way. So that's the reason. Now I keep emphasizing that because that's very important. It's important in 2017. After there's no longer any such thing as white supremacy, then sexual intercourse can be easily negotiated in such a way that what white people say that they fear most, and that is that white people would disappear, which that would happen without some type of genetic considerations. But we can give everything those genetic considerations if we're supposed to be intelligent, civilized people, which is what all people are supposed to be, hopefully for the first time. Because there's never been a civilization on this planet in recorded history as far as I know. Because there's never been a situation that I've ever heard of where somebody, somewhere, being mistreated. You can't have a civilization, period. I don't care what you call it, when you have people being mistreated. But what they call civilization, Roman civilization, Greek civilization, read it. Read about it. I wasn't here, but read all of the books that they say about Roman civilization and Greek civilization, and see if you can find somebody being mistreated. Is somebody being mistreated every second of that history? Not to say anything about minutes. Feeding people to the lions, and you call that civilization? So, let's get back to the subject. We want a civilization. So you can't get it by prison masters having sexual intercourse with prisoners. That's not the procedure.